Hello, and welcome to a little short video. This is still part of the starter guide series where I'm just explaining some basics of Albion. And this one's going to be a very quick one because it's the black market. And there's only one black market in the game, and that's in Caerleon. And today I'm going to show off selling some items to the black market and making silver that way. And in this video, I didn't show how you can do sell orders, but basically sell orders is just you put an item on the black market, and once it reaches that price of that item, it'll sell it, and you'll receive silver for it. So let's say, for example, you have like a tier 6 axe that it's 150 silver, but you want to sell it for 200. You just put a sell order for 200 silver, and once it reaches that price, it'll just sell it. Or if you're a little bit more pressed on time, what you can do is you can check out all these like sell now options. So you can go around, check all the tier 4, tier 5, tier 6 stuff, and just look for items that you can craft and that will sell more than the market price. So here what I usually do is I'll look up a very specific item like the bear paws. I'll put it at 6.1 or 6 or just flat 6, and I'll take a screenshot of it of all the prices, and then I'll go check in the marketplace how much the people are selling them for. And I also check how much they can be crafted for, because usually when you craft them yourself, it's a lot cheaper than what's on the market. And most often you'll find these very nicely priced items like the 7.0 Mastercraft bear paws here. But the only catch though is crafting a masterpiece item is very rare. And I believe that having a lot of spec can also increase your chances of getting it, but it's very rare that you get a Mastercraft item. So we're gonna try and do it here. So we're gonna craft it ourselves, and then if we don't get it from the craft, we can also go to the repair bench and upgrade it from there. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at the recipe for it, make a quick loadout, and just go and craft it. So I'm just gonna speed this part up for a little bit. And here, like I said before, like here the tier 7 bear paws are selling for 350 silver, roughly 350,000 silver, and we can craft them for 310,000. But there's also taxes on the crafting, which we need to keep in mind. But I believe all the shops here in Caerleon are relatively cheap tax prices, so we'll be fine there. Alright, so here we were unfortunate we didn't get the masterpiece quality that we wanted on it, but we got good quality. And so it only cost us 315,000 to make this, so I could sell it on the marketplace and still make profit. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to the repair bench, and I'm going to gamble and see if I can't get the quality a little bit higher at a price of for like 60,000 silver for this thing. And as you saw there, I didn't get it. So I got it to excellent, which is worth about 400,000, which is still pretty good if I can sell that on the marketplace. I'm not going to be able to sell it to the black market because nothing was at like a decent price. So my best bet for making profit is to sell it on the black market and hope somebody buys it. Alright, but since this is a pre-recorded video and I'm like doing the voices over it, what I'm talking about is like in the past now. But anyways, if you saw there, I was looking at Avalonian capes, and that's another one of my money makers. And the reason for that is because with the might that you gain from doing PvP objectives in the game, or while you're doing PvP objectives, you get might, and you also get favor. And with that favor, you can convert that favor into like siphoned energy, or you can convert it into like these boxes that give you like a bunch of random loot, random like resources, and it'll give you like a tome. It'll give you a little bag of silver. Or what you can do with that favor is you can buy the Avalonian crest, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm basically converting my favor into Avalonian crest, and then crafting items with those crests to make silver. Now, I believe the prices for crafting capes has increased a lot. Like I think at this point you're not making as much silver as I was in the past. Like there was a video I made back then where I was getting like 100,000 with each cape that I was crafting, and here it's a lot less. So my favor that I'm converting into the crest and all that is worth a lot less here. And I believe if you instead if you convert your favor into siphoned energy, you could make more silver out of that. But you would have to sell it on the marketplace, and you would have to do like sell orders. So it might take a while for your stuff to sell. And here we're going for like direct profit because there was items on the black market that was cheap enough that if I craft them and I sold them directly, I would still be making a little bit of silver. It wasn't a lot. I think it was like 60k or 50k or something around there. But in the grand total, so before this, I had let's say 14.6 million, and I crafted 19 capes and sold all of them directly into the black market, and now I have 15.4 million. So I've gained about 800,000 from doing this. But if I went to siphoned energy instead, I would have actually made a million more silver. And for those who are wondering how, let me explain it. So each siphon energy is, let's say, 1,400, because when you sell, like when you sell do sell orders on the black, not the black market, on the normal market, they go for a little bit cheaper than they what they're priced here. This is just an estimate. So let's say they're priced at 8,400, just to be a little bit more fair, and you need 150 tokens for one. So we had 33,000 favor, and we divide that by 150, so we get 220. And then what we do with that 220 is that we times that by the price of one siphon energy, which is 8,400. So 220 times 8,400 equals 1,848,000. So if we instead of used our favor into the siphon energy, we would have made a million more silver. Which, and now that I recorded all this for the example, and now that I'm like doing the math, I realize I made a pretty big mistake here. But it was all for showing you guys how it's done. Yeah. But so next time, you guys know what you need to do. You need to check the prices of Avalonian capes, what they sell for directly on the marketplace. But I think the majority of the time, siphon energy is going to be your best bet for making silver. Yeah, it's not even close. So hopefully this video was educational, like the last few that I've been trying to do, and hopefully it helped you guys. And I'll catch you in the next one. Living in a crowded dream, searching for the quiet that you need to